Hello YouTube family and welcome back to the Super Heavyweight YouTube channel, where in today's episode we will continue with Barcelona Master League being played on the difficulty mode of Superstar. So just a quick recap, we lost 1-0 to Zenit St. Petersburg in the Champions League. It was a really flat performance, didn't really play too well, and of course Zenit could have scored at least 2 or 3 goals. It was the last 10 minutes where they scored a disappointing goal to give away. Felt we had everything covered, but unfortunately we didn't, so we've ended up losing that. So we have 1 point, and we played 2 games against Michelin, which are 2 massive games already. Of course, we did rest several players, Messi, Mbappe, Ansu Fati's back as well, and so is Dembele. So what I'm going to do here is probably take off Neto and bring Dembele straight into the team. Messi will obviously play as attacking midfielder. We'll play De Jong as a centre midfielder. I'm also going to bring back in Dest, and I'm going to take off Busquets for Pjanic. So we'll go with the team there. Hopefully some fresh faces, and the fact that we've got both Lionel Messi and Kylian Mbappe back, along with Dembele and Ansu Fati. I think that would be really, really good. And I'm just trying to think, I might just take off Carlos Arena for Firpo. So we'll leave it as that. So I think that's a really good team. Very happy with that, making sure that we've got all the players, just make sure the settings are all correct. And players to join, we'll just have the 3 there. So we'll continue with that. Of course, we haven't been doing so well in the Champions League. A draw against Marseille and then a loss against Zenit St. Petersburg. Of course, I did change a lot of the players, so maybe next time the players coming in, maybe we'll have to keep the same team, whether they're tied or not, because we need to make sure we win. I felt that team would be good enough, but
well, a very good evening to you as you join us for tonight's live game. Unfortunately, our weather forecast is somewhat less than promising. We're told to expect intermittent spells of heavy rain, which might very well impact on the quality of the football later.
To make sure
It'll
that
certainly add a new dimension, especially for those players who like to keep hold of the ball. Few anxious faces hoping it will all somehow stay away, but I have to tell you that we are told is an extremely unlikely scenario.
Several knee injuries, one so young.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. Well, a quick look at the opposition, and results really have not been good for them at all just recently. They haven't won at all in the last 3.
No, there's no hiding place, Peter. This is becoming a little too serious. And with the usual sound bites being bandied about, they're beginning to run out of excuses for me. The atmosphere amongst the supporters has turned to one of strain, and I just hope the players can cure that before the pressure becomes unbearable, I suppose.
They've got underway here pretty promptly. Pique cuts it out. It was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And he's there to clear it.
Because when you're playing against pace,
and they've got it back as soon as they gave it away.
Don't like going backwards.
He gets past his man. Jordi, he's had a goal!
Oh, he nearly scored already. First touch of the match. So of course,
just to locate someone up front.
He paid 271 million. I think he is probably now the next best player.
He's through. That's a good goes for goal!
Should have scored it. We've given a goal. That is so frustrating. They just feel like they're not clicking. I don't know what's going on.
Look the likely outcome.
Yeah, all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's just already something to admire. But how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
I like for my left back and my right back to be up there, but that's too easy. Scored. Also, be it a mistake, but just too easy. No cover there. Very high line we are playing. But that's a great finish. To beat Ter Stegen does take something. But the number 10 managed to do that, and I think
Granada
and this is
an
what
early
happens
lead.
at this
Good
level
start.
that you play at. We should have scored, no excuses, and we didn't take our chance.
That'll be a throw.
Got away with one though.
And it's Messi. And here's Dembele. And the finish!
Tries to cut one in, and what a goal! I mean, I think he is a phenomenal player. Had his fair share of injuries, but a great goal. I mean, very fortunate to get back in so quickly.
That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Probably shouldn't have had the throw in, got quite lucky. It was due to the persistence of Ansu Fati, but De Jong plays that to Messi, plays that ball to Dembele, and I think the players obviously help them, because if you can bend it around the player, it gives them a sighting really, but that's a great finish nonetheless. We've got away with one, and we could have really been 2-0 up. I mean, had Mbappe taken his chance, that's a great finish. We had a similar chance like that to with Coutinho, so of course we need to make sure that
and that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
So just got to be careful there. To do anything silly.
Goes for goal!
Dangerous with the attack.
Trying. The outcome could easily have been different.
Well, I suppose it wasn't the worst attempt if you consider how far out he was.
Nice little give and go. First time shot there. Looks like Ter Stegen was beaten. Puertas looking to add to his already to the goal he's already scored, and he's very close to doing so. But Dest, again, another young player. I think what I'm trying to do is make sure it's a young
Now he's
team.
wondering who wants it.
I think we've got a lot of aging
Tries
players
to get
in
it
the
forward
squad.
quickly.
Granada have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
If, for example,
That's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Dest.
Battles to win it back.
That's twice he's lost the ball. Just got to be careful. Just want
Tries
to
to
back off a
stroke
bit.
it through.
Just because I know how dangerous Granada have been. Good tackle there by Pique.
Ball's out on the left now.
Out of position, so just got to be careful. Just clear that out of the way.
It'll be a throw-in.
And to get Pique back in.
Played back in.
Dest again is able to use his pace. Can he get Mbappe a word?
There's a long
That's
ball.
A great ball.
Nicely
Can Mbappe
worked.
get in front of his marker? Not quite. That is great defending. I mean,
Cleared away.
what a ball there. And Lionel Messi
Stitch
tries to
defending,
get
but
in
that'll
there as
do.
well. And again, another little dink over the top
The
by
defence can get it clear.
Frankie
Jordi
de Jong.
Alba.
Good crossing there by Jordi Alba, and I was actually looking at a couple of players. Two that really did come to mind now that I've just mentioned Jordi Alba was one was Alphonso Davies. I mean, I need a left back who's going to be
Good run down the left-hand
getting
side.
forward like this. So Alphonso
Messi.
Davies. Oh, Messi.
Messi!
Wait, what a
Oh, the
shot!
ball's
But
come out.
Mbappe couldn't quite get on the end of that.
And
So
he's there to
Alphonso
hoof it
Davies, I was
away.
mentioning.
Who's ball? Who's
See,
going to get that?
Played really well, to be fair to us. Of course,
He's made sure that that won't get
fragile,
through.
but I also think
Gunnar
that's
plays
because
it forward.
we probably haven't got a defensive midfielder who's very good at breaking up the ball. I mean, we've got Busquets,
And it's Pjanic.
I just feel that
Mbappe!
get the shot away. Oh, takes a deflection.
It's a carbon copy
but
of the
Busquets,
previous miss.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
And Mbappe again causing havoc. The runners. It's the pace as well, because Granada dropping very deep, which then creates a space in the middle. And so we said Alphonso Davies
and it's
was one that I was
clear.
looking at.
Shapes to shoot!
Oh, an overhead kick there.
Oh, that was no routine save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Good ball in there by... Was that Umtiti? No, it's Ansu Fati. So I was saying about Alphonso Davies, and the other one that I thought was an Argentinian. Have you guessed it? It's Dybala.
Jordi Alba spreads it towards the left.
Thinking of Pablo Dybala.
Defending of the desperate
one great
variety.
Argentinian player with another. They do produce some fantastic players. Of course, showing you how important Mbappe is. I believe Thomas Tuchel was probably being sacked.
Pique goes looking.
No, they hadn't played very well.
Mbappe.
Who tries to turn him there, Mbappe.
And here's the chance to counter.
I'm going to have to look out for, but I know Pochettino's been given the job, and maybe that could be because
drives it towards the front.
Appease some of the players. But Mbappe plays that.
He's got options out
Dembele.
wide. Shoots!
And he gives and goes with Mbappe.
That's a half-decent try.
Pace personified.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried
two young Frenchmen. And that was the combination that I remember watching England play against France many years ago, where they caused havoc. First time I ever saw these two play, I was actually very... In fact, Dembele actually played better than Mbappe, and I was thinking that is Dembele the main player.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Again, as soon as we get the ball, we look for that ball over the top.
Has a hit!
And Dembele gets his second.
All right.
I didn't think I could get the shot away with Mbappe, and I just felt that with the keeper coming out,
looking back at that,
two
that's
young
how
French
you play
stars,
on the counter. Quick and decisive.
they could be the
ruthless
future
at the finish.
of
I thought
Barcelona.
It was a stunning breakaway.
What a great goal. A mistake from Granada. Ball over the top, but with Mbappe's pace, we are able to do that. And of course, the mistake by the keeper, as soon as we get the ball, we do look to play the ball over the top. So Ansu Fati, defender gets under it. Probably could have shot there actually with Mbappe, but I just felt that with the keeper coming out, and I could see that Dembele had made the run. And to be honest, I was a bit worried there, but gets a great finish in the end. And a great celebration there with all the players there. So, well done. Very happy with that. Great result.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Half-time.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
And of course, we have signed
it's the whistle for half-time.
Klosterman as well,
come
thanks to
roaring
the
back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now.
Thank you very much, really appreciate that.
So we reached the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Instant-packed goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Him as a centre-back, so
very little in it. The score at half-time is
really
2 goals to 1.
He's played so well in this game.
And the action has already resumed here.
This should be the front. Three, so Messi again able to get that run in there. Pjanic.
And it's Dembele. Timely intervention.
Forward.
He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Tackle.
Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Get that ball back, not quite.
Barcelona get it back again.
Attacking fullbacks.
Back to the keeper and try something new.
Good ball there by
He's ruffled a few feathers.
Testing the German goalkeeper. It's going to be very hard to dislodge.
Bonalon drives it forward, and it's been taken straight back.
What a beast of a keeper he is.
Forward it goes.
And again, great footballing ability. Sometimes overdoes it, but try to get that ball there to Mbappe. Can't quite get the ball to him.
And now the breakaway. It's a fine challenge, and it goes his way.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
We work around him, but can Messi get away.
Mbappe.
Mbappe. Not quite. Well, marshaled out there by the Granada defence. Frankie de Jong. That's what we were missing.
Clip it forward.
That overlapping run by someone.
Jordi Alba delivers.
Jordi Alba. I think fair goal.
Looking to break out here.
Young will probably draw into the role. Got to be careful. They don't want to go too tight.
It's the through ball.
Too easy there. Too easy opens up. It's probably a lot of where our defensive issues are coming from.
And the shot!
That's a great goal. He's held off. That is really, folks, frustrating again. Aziz, a great goal. Yeah, that's,
it is a good finish. The odds were against him.
Giving the ball away in a good position.
There thought they were in good position.
Punished.
And they had him where they wanted. Yet somehow he's worked the scoring position.
Bit of a
didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
There, players all over the place. Just couldn't get through. I mean, Bife, Aziz has managed to get the better of them. Titi there. Good skill though. I mean, they're still in the game, and a great finish there to beat Ter Stegen. An even better celebration.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
We can actually stay in there. What I'm going to try and do is, I think, centre backs. I think I'm going to pull off Pique. I'm actually going to give. I'm actually going to see. I'm going to put Busquets in there for now. So I'm just going to stick in Busquets. Especially if Pjanic can play in there as well. No, we can't. So we'll leave it as that. The front three have been fantastic. So Pique has been trudged off. Doesn't look very happy. Frustrated figure there. Is Pique. Probably disappointed.
This is quite a battle.
But,
well, I think this is a case of anything you can do, we can do too. I mean, they're matching each other like for like here.
Goals to come in this match for either team.
And it's Dembele.
Let's try and get Messi more in the ball.
Over to the left.
Can't quite get him in there.
Gonalon goes up and over.
Uses his pace to get back. It's good recovery there.
Played into the middle.
Great header there.
And he's there to clear it.
And Ansu Fati. That ball out there to
Dembele.
Tries to get that ball out there to Mbappe, but not
keeper's ball.
The best pass. And again, I think Granada probably realise that's the tactics that we're going to approach this game with.
Kennedy pushes to get on the end of it.
To get Bruno Fernandes in.
Tried to play it through.
Be careful.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
In that midfield. There, moving it very quickly.
Just brushed off the ball there.
Mistake there.
And the weighted pass.
The problems that we end up finding ourselves in is
Titi gets into the right position to intercept.
Can we get that ball into midfield?
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Mbappe gives and goes.
Away from immediate danger.
A great pass.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
So a very important 10 minutes.
Pjanic.
There to Messi. Gets that ball there to
Mbappe.
He's continuing to run Messi.
And
Messi! Get the shot. Great save there. Sorry, I was getting my names wrong there, but Messi gives and goes. I mean, that's one thing he does brilliantly.
Granada can make their change now with a break in play.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle. Barcelona showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Just got to be very careful here.
Going through greatly.
And the headache,
he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Barcelona may have thrown this away at the death.
That foul. I hope it's not a penalty.
Point, but the ref clearly isn't interested.
Players are incensed.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to
here. I
prevent the
did
goal.
think it was the penalty, and the referee's given the penalty. Can Ter Stegen come to the rescue? Just about goes the right way.
A time for a cool head. That is precisely what he showed.
Low easy or Chelsea. I thought he went to Newcastle, but he ended up at Granada, and the great penalty. Ter Stegen goes the right way, and it's 3-2, so that hasn't worked out so well. That we have to. Dest has come back. I felt that was a penalty, and there goes the right way. I thought I'd saved it, and he's just got away from me. But that's 2 defeats from 2 matches. I mean, the way these keepers are just so agile that
Granada,
the way they save the penalties,
and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Is absolutely amazing.
It looks to be the correct call, Peter, and in the circumstances, it really had to be.
Barcelona are hit late on yet again. You've almost come to expect it.
Professional type of
Barcelona have reached the now or never stage.
How big the goals
Look,
are.
with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
I mean, it started off so well, and then the last
hoists it
few
forward.
Minutes haven't been so
and it's
well.
Jordi Alba,
to try and get
and it's got through.
In there.
It's come through, and he's had a quick look inside.
Cut out.
Cleared without complications. And that's it. That is not the outcome they were after.
Defensively,
Truly disappointing defeat. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, overconfidence and/or cockiness should never be allowed to filter into a dressing room, but they failed to heed the warning.
We've got a victory that their fans
Jim alongside me,
remember
and
forever.
As the fans make their way home, so must we.
Disappointed.
Good evening to you.
But we need to really get out of this rut very quickly. No excuses. Dominate the ball, but it's one that we'll have to try and address very quickly. How do we get ourselves out of this mess? I think that's the first defeat. The good thing is that the 2 teams above us haven't managed to capitalise, so that's really good. I think Real Madrid may have also lost. Was it Atletico? So we'll have a look at that. But we've got a good rest. We've got the Copa del Rey, and I am going to put a weakened side out when I should really put a strong side out. That we have to try and get a win though. But I think the Champions League game is the one. So we'll make some changes. The boys look ready. Mbappe needs Tracky, being the standout player. So we'll look at that. Centre back wise, we need to really start to look at what's going on. So we'll see what happens. Scouting results. We've got 2 players. Great decision to send him out on loan because Pedri's making great strides. We expect him to be back. We received an offer from Lionel Messi from PSG. They are interested to sign the player. There's only 1 year left on his contract. It's only natural other clubs will swoop in. So of course it's PSG, and I'm going to accept that most likely. Of course with Coutinho and Pique from Chelsea. So a couple of the players that I did want to get out, we have the opportunity to get them out. So Pique, they've come in for 11 million. I think we'll probably be able to get about 15. And Lionel Messi, I think we'll be able to get the most amount of money. And of course we have purchased Mbappe from them. I feel like I don't want to sell him to PSG just because of the amount that they asked for Mbappe, but it's just the fact that if you look at Lionel Messi's wages, 590,000. So look at the bigger picture. Dortmund have come with a transfer fee. So I think what I'll do here is I will Actually, now that we know that they've bidded, we can always go back in. They probably realised that with Pique, so we'll try and move that up to about 15. I think that'll be a good shout for us. Messi, I think I'm just going to go and renegotiate. So we'll just do it to the release fee. And Coutinho, I'll also go and do it to the release fee. So we'll do that, and I think this will bring in a significant amount of money for us, so that we can start looking to purchase and building a better squad. Let's just see the scouting sections. Who have they identified? Aspilicueta as a right back. I like João Cancelo from Manchester City. Let's see what he would cost. And Barrios obviously at Zenit did really well. So I think that's a good signing there. 26 years old, can play as both right back and left back, I believe. So Barrios that we counter against Zenit, stopping everything. 10 million is a bargain. Very young player as well. So 27. We'll see what happens, but we'll end the episode here. Again, not the result that we wanted, but there were some positives, especially with the goal from Dembele, the 2 goals actually. So very happy with that. And I said still early on in the season, so not really too worried. And of course, having signed Klosterman, I think it's okay to let Pique go. So everyone, thank you for supporting the channel, really appreciate that. Keep on supporting, spread the word amongst your friends and family, keep subscribing, keep liking, and keep commenting. Because remember, the super heavyweight is changing the game and taking over.